There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
Welcome back to Commentary. I am Ari, and we are playing a class trip gone horribly wrong, which means Danganronpa 2. Goodbye despair, but we're going through a lot of despair, I can promise you. Please read my warning right after this intro, and we're gonna continue the game where we last left off.
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
Oh, that's why Nagito didn't want me to look into the boxes and wanted to get me out of the room.
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question and where is it? Embarrassing pose. Finally, we got it. He did not comment on that, and he would definitely.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikon was positioned at the time.
Whoa, what? No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Exactly.
Even so, Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Oh my god, they did work together and he set him up. I mean, I think he actually thought they could get through with this, but it's so hard just to just drop him like that.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh?
You did the
But it's
stabbing.
already decided, right?
No. Hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
No use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Probably somewhere around.
Come on, Monami! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
Somewhere where we didn't check.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? Yeah, it's not the knife, right?
Judging from Kathy's wounds, it damaged tool. It's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
The skewer that was missing.
Also, if they stab from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
I already know.
What I do?
He said, try to do it. What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. I already know. I already knew like ages ago. A thin edge tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 58 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used as a crime tool. What was that? Again? Okay. Skewer, wait. Iron skewer, okay. I need an A, an I, and another I. An air, R, so air. R-O, I need an O. Oh, no. I didn't know. Yeah, more like it. I just wanted to fire those away. Maybe I can already use that one. Oh, damn it. Damn it! No, the end. K. Oh, no. Oh, it didn't. How do you write that again? No, I didn't. That is. I need an R now. No! Oh my god, I'm pressing the wrong button. There it is. Lost a lot of health now. Because of pressing the wrong button. I'm sure, yeah.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one of the iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the bullets perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
That's what I heard too.
Really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
Which means we obviously hid it somewhere behind the building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we are nearing the end. A corner opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what we have to say. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. I mean, I'm not feeling bad for this guy, I didn't like him at all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time sorry! Panic talk action! Panic talk action, PTA. We're short with PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks by following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Oh god. Match the tempo marker by pressing the B button. I think I played something similar in the first game, but I don't remember how it worked. And you will be able to lock on to the component's remark. If you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock on to multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the B button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locked on remark and destroy it. Oh no, I don't understand this at all right now. When destroying the remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields, protecting the opponent, and destroy them. Okay. However, if you cannot destroy their remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the start button and view the controls. Okay, but for this PTA, just focus on pressing the B button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Which consecutively in your start to combo. Okay, so just rhythm right now. Keep scoring and you initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you will find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. And if that happens, 4 words will be displayed at the top, bottom, left and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the button B, Y, X and A. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final string. Please make your argument by searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, your opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, just pressing B is my mission right now.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Für Iron's Fewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Yakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before it started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere in the kitchen? No, it's not in the party dishes in the kitchen, is it? Oh my god, it is. Could have been in an unexpected place. He took it out of the dishes, didn't he? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Telltale the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Panic talk action.
Shut up! That's impossible!
Ah!
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know!
Oh.
Where is Hilton? Shut up! That's impossible!
How can I not shoot that one?
Nonsense!
Oh my god. That's a bad idea.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Where is Hilton? Unforgivable! Shut up!
Okay.
Where would the weapon be?
On the roof. Oh. Yeah! Did it. Did I not?
That's impossible!
Oh, I was too...
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Where is Hilton? Where would the weapon be?
Phone read? New phone? Dang it! Did I do it wrong again?
Shadow! That's impossible! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
Is it the meat bone or the bone meat?
Unforgivable!
What?
I don't know! That was guilty! Unforgivable!
Huh?
Where would the weapon be?
Oh, the meat on the bone.
This is the
Okay. Sorry, I'm not English. So I just thought that it works like
Iron
German, I
skewer
guess.
has been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
Because I was like, oh yeah, meat bone. That sounds like a word. That shows that I'm German and not English. So on the meat of the bone, right, or something like this. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was really confused. Why I didn't get it.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide him again. In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there's no dangerous items like that skewer in the Shurasso earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer was the meat on the bone.
What now? I'm using my right to remain silent.
That's not how this guy works.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
You really want to eat it after it was probably bloody? You probably put it back in there.
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Disgusting.
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that. Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here!
Did you bring it? Oh my god, dude.
I'm already eating it! Oh, a bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. Oh, no! What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
Oh my god.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It's brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
But you did.
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you can blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet? He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loud-mouthed, fast-food-eating hicks. You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Oh boy. Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first.
I guess we need to settle this. once and for all. To do that, you need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident. And then I can prove territory is mine. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this, no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting? What? Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed that. It will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, as myself, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticles onto the gaps of each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of thing will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Okay. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument. Start. Alright, so...
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for it. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
But you did.
Would never.
I guess it was easier when it was Nagito that you thought you were killing. I don't know.
It seems this is the end.
Maybe you talked you into it, but you still did it. Oh, I got an achievement for finishing without retrying. Oh, I did not do perfect, I guess. Oh, I did really bad in that one. A B. Alright, I can live with that. I will probably retry those. Okay. Yeah, it's probably the sections where you need to shoot and stuff, and I did not understand anything. Alright, quit.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
Alright.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I wonder if I can actually fail these.